I mean, £20 to cut, not consume, cut the cake in the venue. Hi, welcome back. And today I'm going to be voicing my opinion on several of the restaurants that I visited in the last, let's say, couple of months. So the first restaurant is Lokkum in Woodford. Is it in Woodford? Yeah. This restaurant actually pissed me off even before I had arrived. So the reason why they pissed me off was because I was informed by my friend that they required us to pay £20 for us to have a cake there. I really could not understand what I was paying £20 for. I mean, £20 to cut, not consume, cut the cake in the venue. To them, it didn't make a difference. The fact that we wanted to use their knife, it required £20. I was not in the mood. And maybe it's ignorance on my behalf, but why am I paying £20? I don't understand. Why am I paying £20? Anyway, let me start the review. So I ordered the chicken sheesh, and when it came, it looked quite small on my plate, and I was thinking, where's the rest of the food, because I'm paying £25 for this. So it came with a malnourished looking salad and fries. Now, to be fair on them, once I did eat it, it was quite heavy on the stomach. For all my Nigerians and Africans, it almost felt like eating eba. You know, eba, amala, ground rice. You know the feeling of heaviness. Like, that's what it was. And not too long after, I experienced extreme fatigue after eating it. The chicken sheesh was forgettable, if I'm being honest. I would have preferred maybe to go to Kurban. Kurban would have done a better job in terms of the chicken sheesh. And yeah, I don't have anything spectacular to say about it overall. It is what it is. I mean, the salad looks so malnourished. So malnourished. I was so confused. I was like, who's eating this salad? It looks like it's been there for days. So that got moved to the side. The fries, however, they were really nice and very, very fresh. And that's it. I also tasted the king prawn feta, and it was an absolute joke. It was basically blended plum tomato with onion and red bell peppers and all of that. You know if you're making jollof rice, you know when you're preparing to make it, you blend the plum tomato with, onions. That's basically what it was, with prawns and just chunks of feta scattered. It was the most flavourless. I don't understand what's going on with that thing. It wasn't nice. I couldn't understand how my friends were eating it, because it was just basically blended plum tomato. The service was very slow. We waited quite a bit for our drinks, almost 20 to 25 minutes. And that's because we had to urge them and be like, where are our drinks? Because there was nothing on our table. This restaurant is a prime example of over-calculating your sauce. You know when people think they're much saucier than they actually are? This is that restaurant. It's not worth the hype. It's definitely overpriced. I wouldn't go there again. For what? They're just overcharging you for no reason. Allow it. No. So the next restaurant is a Mango Tree. I believe it's located in Hyde Park. It's definitely in West London. Yeah. And it's not too far from Victoria Station and Hyde Park Station. It's not too far from those stations. I believe Victoria Station would be the closest station to go to. This restaurant, in my very own opinion, is such a cute place to dine. When you walk in, you're obviously greeted by the person at front desk, and you're either taken to your seat or taken to a waiting area, depending on, what you're there to do. I was there for someone's birthday celebration, so I had to go in the waiting area, and the waiting areas are near the bar. The drinks at the bar actually looked really, really nice, but I wasn't in the mood to drink. So unfortunately, I can't comment on that, but I tend to go back. So when I go back, I'll definitely have an opinion on that. So the menu is very intense. If you were to go there on an empty stomach, if you were really, really hungry, you would not have the patience to flip through that menu, because that menu came like a JK Rowling novel. It was very thick and there was just a lot to go through. However, once you flip through, you're bound to find something that tickles your fancy. I mean, you must. If you don't find something in that menu, you're moving mad. to put it politely, because that menu is so intense, so thick, and there's vegetarian options, there's meat options, seafood options, there's a lot going on, so you're bound to find something that you will like in the menu. So I ordered the king prawn garlic in soy sauce. It was a very long name, but that's what I ordered, and it was divine. Oh my days, oh my days, oh my days. It was really nice. I thoroughly enjoyed the meal. The prawns were seasoned. They were well seasoned. The veg was fresh. It wasn't frozen veg. It was very fresh, very crunchy, just how I like it. It was good. And it was just, the meal overall was really nice, I have to say. The prices shouldn't alarm you when you consider the location, and after you actually do dine there, the prices that they do charge are justified. So I would advise going when your account is replenished. I strongly wouldn't suggest going there if you're, managing your money, because I just feel like you will struggle to enjoy the full dining experience when you get there and you're in like a very tight budget and you realize that your money's only long enough to get spring rolls. It just won't bang. You wouldn't enjoy yourself there. So I would say go when your account is replenished, looking very healthy, so you can enjoy yourself, enjoy your time there, and most importantly, enjoy your meal. The service, they were so accommodating. Like they're so cute. Like I actually wanted them to be my friends. Like they were so accommodating, so nice, so polite. Anything we asked for, they gave us. The woman was even kind enough to give us a complimentary egg fried rice, because we had ordered close to the time where the kitchen was about to shut, and she was just like, "Oh, it's on the house," and I'm like, lovely stuff. Like, God bless you. The venue was spacious, modern, and I would say intimately lit. I think that's the best way to describe it. It wasn't too dark, but it wasn't very, very bright. And I would say that it's appropriate for a variety of functions. So birthdays, work meetings, graduation meals, and even just like a date. Like you could use it for various things. And overall, I was very content. And I will be back because I had a very good time and I enjoyed my food thoroughly. So I went back to Mango Tree, and there's just a couple of things that I need to address. Firstly, I don't know how I didn't even realise this, but the menu is basically in a foreign language. So you've got the foreign on top, and then you've got what is in English at the bottom. And that causes so much confusion because I ended up ordering something that was wild and I didn't even realise. So don't make that mistake. Secondly, if you go on a Saturday or Sunday, don't get the set menu because it's not the one. Anyway, as you were. This is going to be a very short video, but the final restaurant is Coco Chan. I believe the closest station is Bond Street. Now, with this restaurant, you probably can tell from my face, it was just a bit of a meh kind of restaurant for me. I mean, the first thing I noticed was that it's very open in terms of when you go there, they've got like an outside seating area and everything is it's quite open. And I just feel like someone like me, I'm very particular when it comes to where I eat. You will never really find me eating outside because I like to eat in peace, and eating in peace means no flies, no pollution. I guess because it's sunny outside right now, that's the reason why it was an open space and everything was open. But I just would have preferred if it wasn't, because I cannot eat in peace when flies are just around and they like food. So I can't enjoy myself. So that was a bummer. I went after work, so the option was an a la carte menu. And I believe it's very limited in choice. From what I can recall, there was not much on the menu. I was with my friend and she insisted that we got something called black peppered beef in black peppered sauce. It was horrible. I mean, there's no polite way for me to put it. It was horrible. First of all, there was something tangy in the sauce that had such a foul aftertaste that every single time you eat it, you need to drink water to wash away the taste. And it was lean, but it was very, I don't know how to describe this. It wasn't nice. It was very, it was chunky, and then when you ate it, it seemed like it wasn't disappearing. You know, when you eat food, as you begin to swallow it, you get less and less. Like, that wasn't happening. It was very, what is the word? It just wasn't nice. It wasn't nice. The beef was the beef was not seasoned. That didn't help. The beef wasn't seasoned. It also was very dense, very hard to swallow. And do you know what it reminded me of? Do you guys know what Maggi cubes are? Can you imagine just eating a Maggi cube? Can you imagine how sickening it would be to just have like a whole Maggi cube? That's what it was. It was just a beef in a form of a cube, which was just very thick, very dense, and just not my cup of tea. And I believe that we asked them to take it back, and they kindly took it off the menu because it wasn't nice. I also had the egg fried rice, and this is a common theme, but it's just usually the restaurants that I go to, they don't come with, the white order doesn't actually come with anything else. I always have to get rice, and the only option that I can eat is egg fried rice because Jasmine is not, no. So yes, I had it with egg fried rice, and it came in this little cute wooden chest thing. And yeah, it was nice. It was very different from the egg fried rice that I would normally have in restaurants. It was, there was swag to it. Does that make sense? There was a lot of swag to it. Like, they had their own little seasoning, they had something going on with the egg fried rice, which I thought was, nice, and that was the best thing. It's not a restaurant where you can go and have like a proper meal, in my opinion. It's very bitsy. So it's like a nibble restaurant. Does that make sense? You go there for nibbles, like just to have a bit of this and a bit of that. It's just not something for extreme hunger, because you will starve. Apart from that, I don't think I have anything to say about the restaurant. So I know this was a bit of a short video. I only reviewed 3 restaurants. As time goes on, I'll obviously be reviewing more. But I hope you enjoyed the video, and stay tuned for the next.